Welcome to another live edition of Trojan TV News. I'm Strickland. See Miss Dorward in the A+ office with questions. Congratulations to the choir's performance at State this weekend. 11 choir soloists and 2 ensembles received a 1 rating. Like many other schools here in the Kansas City area, Park Hill has added cell phone use in the hallways and cafeteria to its new list of expectations. Good afternoon and welcome to another live edition of Trojan TV News. I'm Strickland. This is the last opportunity to place your order, and there will be a National Honor Society meeting. And the additional 5th block option is on the back side of the sheet, along with the available courses for your particular grade. I'm Strickland reporting for Trojan TV News. Education 2020, meet at Graydon Elementary tomorrow morning. Just look for the parking signs that say Education 2020 and be there by 7:30. As you know, we won Game of the Week today as of 12 o'clock against Liberty North. So make sure you guys come out to the game. It starts at 6 o'clock for pregame, and that's when Lynn Dawson's going to be there, so make sure you get there to see him. Thank you guys for supporting us and voting. As you may know, the Future Learner Project, or FLIP levy, was on the ballots this past April 8th. The program geared towards incorporating technologies in the classroom did not pass. And speaking of icons, the Rolling Stones plan to kick off their 2015 North American tour right here in San Diego. Bostons will return one final time to deliver cap and gowns. See the rep next Wednesday, April 22nd, during late start from 7:15 to 8 o'clock a.m.
Because of your impressive career, I am proud to present this plaque commemorating your induction into the Park Hill Alumni Hall of Fame.
Nicole Kirby called me, and usually she's calling, hey, could you make it, January 17th to MC our Hall of Fame dinner? And I've been able to do it many times over the years, and she said, well, we want you to come back, but this time we don't want you to MC it, we want to induct you. Hello, welcome to another high school.
Lee Fleisig works as a sportscaster for Metro Sports, and his inspiration started right here at Park Hill High School.
On Time Warner. I loved Neil Funk, and I would imitate him on the end of the bench where I usually was. You know, it was a little kaboom, and I would do the game basically as we were playing it, probably driving the coach crazy. But I just thought that was the coolest job in the world.
And for this Hall of Fame winner, the Park Hill School District always hits close to home.
There's a 3. When we do our high school roundup show on Friday nights, they always give me the Park Hill highlights. So I'm always glad to do a Park Hill highlight, and maybe I give it just a little extra when Park Hill scores a basket or scores a touchdown or something, because I'm proud of them.
And when he got the call, his only reaction was,
I truly don't know why it's me. I don't know why I'm a TV guy.
Although that's all he sees himself as, Lysick has become a well-known sportscaster in the KC area and fits in well with the other inductees.
It's pretty humbling, I got to tell you. I mean, there are a lot of great people, and you don't realize how many great graduates Park Hill has had until you're part of it and you read the list of people who've been inducted. And he's still taking shots from center court and center stage. If I can do it, you can do it.
Our cheerleaders are going to win the state title this Sunday.
At state, we got first place. We took home the state championship competing in the super large division. There were 6 other teams, including Staley, which was really our main competition.
With the state title being predicted for these girls, they definitely did not let us down.
This year we were all really positive. We all knew what we needed to do to get to our goal, and we did it.
It feels unbelievably amazing to be the first team in 14 years to win state for cheer.
You heard right. This is the first time in 14 years that these ladies have taken the state title.
We practiced almost every day of the week. At games, we used football games as practice times to practice our stunts and to just make sure that we were really, really ready to get out there.
But bringing home the state title wasn't easy for these ladies. There were many struggles that came with them along the way.
Our struggles were injured people.
One girl fractured her tibia. I sprained both of my ankles like 2 days before the competition, and it was just really stressful, like having to work around that and push through the pain.
In the end, we all got together and formed as a team, and we won. So it all worked out in the end.
These ladies' season isn't over yet, and either is their spirit.
From now, we're just going to focus on cheering on all of our sports and making sure that they're successful and just being there for support.
So next time you see one of the Park Hill cheerleaders walking through the halls, stop them and congratulate them and thank them for cheering you on. For Trojan TV News, I'm Strickland. In crowded hallways like these, information flies at the speed of light. But what students and teachers didn't know was just how much information got leaked during a district data breach.
When I first heard about the data breach, I was a little bit nervous because that's a lot of information.
Originally, when we were made aware of the situation, it was about, at that point we didn't really know the breadth of it.
It made me nervous because I was like, I don't want someone having like my personal information, like records got out.
After being notified of this shocking discovery, many staff members and students were left with concerns.
They were notified via a letter, but we also, through our communication department, put out information. We did a press release and had media.
Like mid-July, I got a letter in the mail.
I got an email, and it said that those people who were affected directly by the data breach would be contacted via the letter being sent home to their home address.
Dr. Springston worked directly with the FBI to set up a year-long identity protection service for all affected individuals. The reaction to this was mixed.
I feel like it should be a more permanent thing and not just a year.
I feel like they've done a good job taking care of it ever since it happened. They've been pretty clear about what's going on.
We're taking the steps that we need to improve. We've learned a lesson.
We will keep you updated on the identity protection coverage plan as we receive it. Along with Jordan Elder, I'm Kara Strickland for Trojan TV News. 3 students, 3 accidents, and 1 common problem: reckless driving.
It was pretty late, it was dark, and it was on a back road, and I couldn't really see the road that well. I was going a little bit too fast, and I was in the far lane, and it merged into one, and I didn't see it until the last second. I tried to swerve, and yeah, I lost control, and we hit the curb, and then we started rolling. I think we lasted 4 rolls, and then we slammed into a hay barrel, and we ended up crawling out of the windows, and we had to walk a mile to get help from someone's house.
I was with 2 friends, and I was driving down Mace Road, turning on a curve too sharp and going too fast, and my wheels skidded off into a telephone pole.
I was on the highway and I was going home from the football field, and I was in the left lane and I tried to pass the guy in front of me, and then I was getting in the middle lane and someone from the right lane was going in at the same time, so I swerved back, and then I had to swerve in the middle lane so I didn't hit the car in front of me, and then I just went off the road and flipped my car like 4 times.
These terrible events have changed the students' perspective on the responsibility of driving.
It definitely makes me want to make sure everyone's wearing the seatbelt in the car, and it makes you want to slow down and not drive as fast as I usually have been.
I used to be somewhat of a reckless driver, and now I definitely drive the speed limit.
I definitely don't want to speed anymore, because if there was another car on the road, then I would have hurt somebody else, and we pretty much should be dead right now. If it wasn't for seatbelts and technology, the car would have blew up.
While driving, you can't always assure 100% safety. The outcome is in your hands.
Luckily, no one got injured. Our seatbelts caught us before the airbags touched us.
I got some stitches on my arm, and my neck is kind of messed up, and my head, I probably have a mild concussion.
I broke my collarbone and a few stitches.
We asked them why they think Park Hill students have been getting in car accidents recently.
Just driving reckless.
Probably because they're reckless drivers.
Nobody really realizes how easy it is to wreck until you have wrecked.
So next time you start your car, buckle your seatbelt, follow the speed limit, and drive safely. Along with Tara Forte, I'm Kara Strickland with Trojan TV News.
Yeah.